videos going. Alright, so it's like 3 a.m. But yeah, so that's like I'm in the middle of my peak productivity hours, just sort of editing my book. I still can't believe that that's something I've done. Like, okay, so the beginning of the story is that I started just sort of writing because I was a bit bored one day. Anyhow, meet Hippo. You'll learn about him another day. I started writing, and then I got this like crazy idea, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna run with it. And then I did, and then like it kept being a thing, and like I wrote a book, and then I edited it, and then I attempting to publish it at the moment, so that's kind of crazy. 2016. Sorry, still really excited about that. But yeah, so I'm not sure why, but like I would love to be productive at like 8 o'clock in the morning and go to yoga and like drink whatever kale smoothies or be one of those people, but I'm just not. I like my pajamas and my blankets and get in bed and be comfy and, you know, chill on my computer between like 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. If I get on the computer at like 2 p.m., I'll be on like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube for hours. But at like 11 or whatever, when people are starting to go to bed and there's less people to talk to, and all of a sudden my brain starts being like, ideas. So yeah, it's 3:14. I am not polished, no makeup, well, maybe some residue makeup from earlier. Got my nails done. But like, yeah, I'm not prim and proper and all those things. I wish I was, but I'm not. You can catch me here. I'm gonna try this vlogging thing because I like talking, and so why don't I talk to you? And I have a website. That's really cool. I'll put that in descriptions because that's what people do. I'm like insta spamming right now. Crazy. Loving Instagram. There is a Facebook page for the book series that I'm trying to publish. I'm on Twitter, but mostly my Twitter feed is like just full of Instagram shares. But anyways, okay, so Hippo. One of the most exciting things that has happened to me in a while is I broke my thumb. I got a Bennett's fracture, and I shattered this metacarpal as well. So yeah, how do hippos get involved, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. So I was recently in Kenya for 6 months because I love Kenya and Kenya's the best. So I was recently in Kenya for 6 months, doing a lot of stuff with kids. Place called Shimba Hills was really awesome. Worked with a company called Blue Sky. Really awesome. Had some amazing memories. If you are on my YouTube channel, there's probably another video on here where I'm lip syncing. That was based off of a dare challenge from friends from Blue Sky, so that was really cool. Had a ton of fun doing that. But anyway, okay, back to the hippo and the breaking of the hand. So we were camping on the Naivasha lake. So beautiful, like so beautiful. But our campground was like behind these like reeds and you couldn't really see. And I was like, oh, well, that's a pain. I want a really good view, right? Like, you're in Africa, you want a really good view. So Okay, so a tree had like fallen over, and so like you could like climb out over on top of it, and you were like out on top of the lake. It was really cool. So I did that. There was a tree, I climbed it. That's kind of who I am. Anyway, so yeah, and then sat there, watched birds fly by. It's all so many things on the lake. Like it was a clear day, so you could literally see like across the lake and like the ridges on the other side, because we're in the Great Rift Valley, which if you get a chance you should go there someday. Amazing. But anyway, then I was trying to be safe. Okay, disclaimer, I was trying to be safe. So the way I'd come up the tree was a bit slippery. So I decided to like go down and be like closer to the ground, because I realized I was actually quite high up in the air at this point. So I was like, okay, got myself sort of across the branch. My arms are like hanging on the branch, and I was like in a crook of the tree, so I was really worried about my shoulder, my right shoulder. I was like, no, don't want to like dislocate my shoulder. Worried about dislocating my shoulder. I get that all out and around, and I'm ready to drop. My toes are touching the branch below me. I've sort of bounced on it, tried it a little bit. It feels firm. I'm feeling confident, and so I drop. Well, when I dropped, everything but my thumb dropped. Sorry if that's a little graphic for everybody. Well, when that happened, pain ensued, and I sort of lost control of everything and fell and went splat into a hippo-filled lake. Good job, Catherine. Yeah, so I fell into the lake, into like a nest reed area, a place I had been told was a hippo nest. So kind of really lucky the hippos weren't there, because they're very territorial and like the most dangerous animal on the planet. Anyway, so climbed out, got across the fence, got like dry clothes on, and then I'm like, help! We wrapped my hand up. We're in the middle of nowhere, Africa. There's not a... There was no help. Anyhow, we wrapped it up. I'm in like excruciating pain for several days before we get back, and I'm like, okay, I'll go to the hospital, I'll get an x-ray. At this point, I've never broken a bone before in my life, so I didn't really think I'd broken a bone until I saw the x-ray. I mean, I'm not a radiographer, I don't have a degree, but it was plain to me my hand was broken. But I was getting on a plane back home in like 2 days. I was like, oh, what do you do? Anyhow, so I had it immobilized, came home, and went to the emergency room directly from the hospital. Eventually got surgery on day 16. Had wires sticking out of my hand for like 6 weeks. I just got them out recently. Yay! So, officially, my hand... Oops, sorry. I'm probably moving this, and this is probably a terrible video, but you know what? That's life. Polished is overrated for me. Anyway. Yeah, so it's healed now, but I can't move my finger that much. And I have to wear this casty, bracey thing to protect it from being broken again, because it's not like fully healed or something. Anyways, so that's been like the last 2 months of my life. That's been fun. Yay! And the next month of my life. But it has been giving me time to edit and really be ready to give my manuscript over to the publishers. So that's going to be a bit of a process for me. Yeah, so hi. You'll probably hear more from me. That's, of course, if you want to hear more from me. Or you could just be like, okay, this lady's crazy. I'm Catherine. And I love you, internet! Also, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I should probably do these videos during the day. I don't know. We'll find out, right? Okay. Love you.